Hello, my dear student. Welcome to Department of Zoology, Sri Molika Devi Mahavidyalaya, Nigoz. In yesterday's video lecture, we was start the very important topic in sericulture, that is post-harvesting processing of cocoon. In that, we was take the information, some important points. For example, types of stippling. Then post-harvesting process includes stippling, sorting, storage, what is deep polishing, then cocoon cooking, then reeling of cocoon. These all the processes are included in post-harvesting process. In last video lecture, we are take the information regarding what is stippling. You know, the stippling is a process to kill the pupa inside the cocoon before the emerging as an adult. Then we are also take information regarding types of stippling and methods of stippling. In that, we was take the information regarding what is sun drying, then steam stippling, then hot air stippling. Last video lecture, we was completed first important types of post harvesting processes, that is sun drying. In that, we was take information regarding what is sun drying, what is the importance of sun drying, then advantages of sun drying, then disadvantages of sun drying. The last point of last video lecture, that is steam stippling. In that, we are take the information what is the steam stippling. For example, steam stippling, it is a process to killing the pupa inside the cocoon by exposing the cocoon to the direct action of very hot wet steam for particular period. In this period, we can easily kill the pupa of silkworm present in inside the cocoon. Now, today I will start the next important point of today's lecture, that is type or method of stem stippling. So let us start to study the types of stippling. In that, first one, that is basket stemming. This is the type of stem stippling. If you want to kill the pupa inside the cocoon, that time we are use different types of method. For example, sun drying, then steam stippling, and last one, that is hot air conditioner. As per the requirement and availability of equipments, the farmers can be choose any one method for for cocoon drying. For example, if you can just visited to the rural area of India, that time maximum farmer or sericulturist, they can uh, easily choose the method of cocoon drying, that is sun drying, because you know it is very easiest method and cheapest method of sun to dry the cocoon and kill the pupa. But after the modification and after the increasing your scale of silk industry, the farmer can be choose another method of sun drying. In that, these are the commercial method. In that, they includes stem stippling, and stem stippling having three types of methods to dry the cocoon. So let us start to study the basket steaming. In that, we are observing what is the basket steaming, then what is the burial steaming, and last one, that is chamber steaming. These are the three main types of stem stippling. I hope you are able to understand what is the stem stippling and types of stippling. Let us start to study the basket stem. This method is a very simple method for the cocoon drying. In this method, you can use one type of basket for to giving the steam, hot steam to the cocoon for the stippling. This method is used when there is very less number of cocoon are stippled. For example, the small farmer can be produce only 50 kg to 100 kg cocoon. That time they are not use the advanced method for the cocoon drying. So as per the requirement and as per the availability of instrument or equipments, they can easily stipple the cocoon or dry the cocoon. So if the farmer have very less number of cocoon, for example, only about the 10 to 50 kg. If you want to 10 to 50 kg cocoon are stippled, that time you can use this method. It is very good for the cocoon drying. In that you can use 10 to 15 kg are easily to stipple the cocoon by using this method. In that, this is a very simple method. One type of basket, generally wooden basket. You can take, then take another container that is generally made up from the metal material, and start the burning the wooden material. Then kept some amount of the water inside the this metal container and start the boiling. After the boiling, the hot steam will be released, and this hot steam are pass out in your basket. This basket, you can just check the diagram. This basket, this a wooden basket or plastic material basket. So after the heating the or burning the some materials, whatever the water, this water is converted as a hot steam, and this one is released into the your basket, and this steam, hot steam, is pass out through the cocoon. So your pupa will be die, or you can easily kill the pupa inside the particular cocoon and to complete your stippling. समझ में आ रहा? This is a very simple method. So during this method, you can performing this method, the mouth of basket is closed with the help of very tight cloth, by using the cloth or any other material to close the mouth of basket, because to avoid the excess amount of or to outleak of the steam from the basket. So you can just tight or close the your mouth of the basket. That time whatever your hot steam is penetrated, or it will be also called as pass through the basket and stipple whatever the cocoons are kept in the particular basket. समझ में आ रहा? This process is continue for uh, half an or maximum 1 hours. 20 to 25 minutes will be required for the to stippling. But if the large number of the cocoon is present inside the your basket, so you can increase the timing. The heating is stopped when the dense smoke means largest number of smoke is releasing from the basket or starting coming out from the basket. You can stop the heating. The another symbol or another signal to stop the heating, that is characteristic smell, that is boiling smell of cocoon. One particular smell is released after 25 minutes, that is half hours. You can stop the your heating. So after this process you can stippled whatever the amount of the cocoon is kept in your basket to stippling. This is the photo image of the basket steam. In here you can use some burning material in one metal container, kept required amount of the water and start the steaming. After the boiling the water, you can release the whatever the hot steam in the or basket. You can close this mouth of the basket by using the cloth tightly, and after the complete process of the steaming you can release it, then dry it. समझ में आ रहा है आपको? In this method, this method is some advantages, that is advantages is if you can want to stipple a less number of the cocoon, you can easily choose this method by using whatever the available material in your farm. Some disadvantages, for example, in what you are steaming, that is basket steaming, you are not able to dry the cocoon at the same time. You can just kill the pupa. समझ में आ रहा है आपको? This is the simplest method to stippling the cocoon. Next one, that is a burial steaming. Burial steaming, this method is adapted for the small and moderate amount of the cocoon. Again, a similar method, that is burial steaming. If a small farmer can be produce the 100 kg up to 100 kg cocoon, that time you can choose this type of the method for the cocoon drying. This is a method as per the if you want to compare with the basket steaming, this method is superior to the basket steaming, as it is less as comparing the time consuming. Then this method, that is burial method, it is very uniform method to give the insurance or give the quality of cocoon during the stippling, because you can just release, sorry, you can just kill the whatever the pupa present inside the cocoon. But this method is very good compared to the basket steaming, because in here you can 100% sure to kill the pupa present in your cocoon. In here you can just check the photo image. You can require the large size of metal barrel, then the instrument required for the burning the wooden material, then one wooden basket, same basket are also used on here, and this basket contain the your required amount of the cocoon. This barrel is filled up to 50%, 50 to 60% with the water, and start the burning the whatever your material, that is wooden material. After the hitting your water, they can release you can release the your basket contain cocoon contain basket inside the barrel, and just remove out within 10 to 15 minutes. You are easily stippled your cocoon within a 10 to 15 minutes. Again, some advantages and disadvantages. This method is very easiest method you can perform for the to steaming the 10 to 15 kg. Again, similar amount is also shown in here, that is 10 to 15 kg cocoon at a time you can stippling. Second most thing that is very important, after this method you are getting the very wet wetted cocoon, that is moisture content cocoon. And this is very one of the most important disadvantages, that is this method required again the some time for the to drying the cocoon uh, inside the sun drying method. So actually it is a double method, double work method. Firstly you can take some container, then water, then starting the boiling the water to boiled, or it will be called as steam the your cocoon. After this you are just killing the pupa but not the drying the cocoon. This is the most important disadvantages of burial steaming. I hope you are able to understand and easily you are also understanding the what is the method of burial steaming. If you have any question regarding these two methods, you can ask me. Next one, that is very important and advanced method regarding what sorry, wet steaming, that is chamber steaming. This method is used when there are largest amount of cocoon are stippled. That is very unique feature. In previous both the methods, you are just stipple the 10 to 15 kg cocoon at a time. But if the large farmer have the ability or have the they have the chances to steaming the largest amount of the cocoon at a time, use largest chamber to supply with steam. That's if the chamber steaming generally use the largest chamber supply with steam. If the you are interested this method, you can also require one main boiler unit for the producing the steam with the a pipe channel system. This is the actually advanced method to drying the cocoon inside the chamber. Steam supplied to the chamber can be regulated by the valves on the outside of the chamber steam pipe. This is the actual very good method for the sun drying. I will show the diagram of chamber steaming. Now here can easily understand what is the chamber steaming. It is actually one type of the boiler, or it will be also called as oven type of the chamber. You can just check the these are the self are fitted inside the this machine, and you can put your cocoon in particular container and close the door of the oven. Then they can continue supply the very hot air in particular chamber. Stippling is done within 10 15 to 20 minutes, after which the whatever the cocoon are uploaded in your boiler or oven, this will be totally stippled or steamed, and it will be also called as whatever the cocoon are stored inside the your boiler, they can dry plus stipple, or it will be also called as to kill the pupa inside the cocoon very fastly. By using this method you are easily stippled the cocoon within a 10 15 to 20 meters. Second most thing that is very important, you can stipple largest number of the or largest amount of the cocoon at a time. Some of the advantages of chamber steaming: a cocoon are stippled more uniformly. In previous method, the first one that is burial method, then second one basket method, in that we are facing the trouble regarding wetness, because they can easily absorb some hot steam inside the cocoon. So wetness is a major problem. But here can just release the hot air. So the cocoon is not 100%ly, but limited amount of the steam are also absent. But in this method, you can dry the cocoon uniformly. Stippling can be done in all the season. If you are interested to choose this method is helpful to stipple your cocoon in all the season. For example, rainy season, winter season, and summer season. As per your requirement, you can easily stipple the cocoon. Second most important advantages, that is largest quantity of cocoon or pupa can be killed within 10 to 15 minutes. That is very important advantages of chamber steaming. Again, some disadvantages also find out in chamber steaming, that is in here it will be only kill the pupa but does not dry the properly cocoon. In here some wetness is, I was already told you, the wetness is a main problem during the steaming. Second most important disadvantages, that is the cocoon cannot be reeled immediately after the steaming. Means your pupa is 100% killed, but the wetted cocoon is not immediately reeled or to start the next processing, that is reeling or to removing the silk thread from the cocoon is not happen after this process. Require another facility for the to drying the cocoon. These are the some disadvantages are also found in chamber steaming. I hope you are understand. First one, that is basket steaming, then barrel steaming, then chamber steaming. If you have any question, any difficulty regarding this, you can ask me in comment box. Next one, that is very important, hot air conditioning or stippling. This method is a very advanced method of cocoon drying. It is actual a combination of drying and stippling of cocoon. What air conditioning? These are the adapted for the to survive as a both, that is stippling and drying the cocoon together in one machinery or in one time process. So let us start to study the hot air conditioning. It includes a chamber in which cocoon are conditioner or stored, heating element which are heats the air, then and one type of the boiler which will be boil or circulate the heated air inside the conditioner or inside the chamber. These are the some process or requirement also required for the hot air conditioning. It consists of cocoon receiving a five type of division or five type of the chamber by sliding the wire mesh portion, each with the different level of the temperature. Means if you can select this method or choose this method for the stippling, this is a very good method for the sun drying, because in here you are observing the five type of divisions or sliding are present in these methods. In that, five different chamber will be present, and these five different chambers show different types of temperature. For example, first chamber is 50 degrees centigrade, second one 70, third one 75 to 80 degree, and fourth one that is 80 to 90 degree temperature will be present in these five different types of chamber. And last one, that is fifth chamber, is directly connected to the heating or boiler section that can be continuously supplied to the hot air to the whatever the uploaded cocoon inside your chamber. So By using this all the five types of chamber, you can easily dry the cocoon, plus that is very important to kill the pupa present inside the your cocoon. These are the very good method as per compare with the remaining all the methods of cocoon drying. Next point, that is advantages of chamber steaming. Sorry, advantages of, in here you can imagine the hot air conditioning. By mistakenly in here they can type the chamber steaming. You can just imagine hot air conditioning or stippling. Advantages: cocoon are dry completely by using hot air conditioning or stippling. In here, next important advantages, that is this method required very less amount of labor for performing all the process. Then next important advantages, that is largest quantity of cocoon and pupa can be killed quickly and dry the cocoon inside the particular process. These are the very most very good advantages observed in hot air conditioning. First one, cocoon dry completely. Second one, they do not require the large number of labor. And next advantages, that is largest quantity of cocoon or pupa can be killed quickly, plus largest number of the cocoon can be dry by using hot air conditioning. Again, we are finding some disadvantages of this method. That is, this method is very costly, because if you want to use this method, that is hot air conditioning, the whole setup is very costly, because it is totally machinery. They can divide it into 3 to 4 section, or it will be also called a chamber. Second thing, this method requires the electricity, because to produce hot air and release into the your oven or your conditioning machinery. Last one, that is this method is require technical knowledge for the handling or to performing hot air conditioner. The farmers require technical knowledge how to start the machine, then which chamber required which temperature. These are the technical knowledge will be required for the particular farmer when they are interested to performing hot air conditioning. I hope you are understand what is the hot air conditioning. This is a whole information regarding today's lecture. If you have any question, any difficulty regarding today's lecture, you can ask me in comment box. Thank you very much to all of you.